All right, so today we are going to be starting our goldfish project. And to begin, you're going to need to trace your goldfish so that you know what to cut out. So on your piece of felt, we don't want to put the goldfish right smack dab in the center, because then we're going to be wasting a lot of felt that we could use for something else. So I want for you to place it in the corner, not so close that it's actually touching, but giving yourself a little bit of space. And what you're going to do is take your Sharpie and you are going to trace around that fish. I don't think you'll have a problem with it moving too much. I think you guys are good at knowing to put your hand down where you're tracing. We don't want this to be shifting all over the place and changing where it is. We don't want it to be going like this. As soon as you're finished with this, you now have your goldfish shape, and now you're going to begin cutting. Now, I actually have these very small scissors, which could seem sort of insulting, but they actually work really, really great. And the felt actually is 2-ply. There are 2 here. And just so that you don't go crazy, we're actually going to try and cut both of them at the same time. I don't think you'll have a problem. Now, what you want to do when you cut is that we're going to keep the fabric here. I don't want you to start to lift it up into your hand. You're going to keep it right here. You're going to take your scissor, and then what you're going to do is catch it here, and you're going to begin to cut. Now, some of you may run into something like this, that you're going like this and it just comes to the side. What that usually means is that you are not using enough hand strength to cut. And so you really want to hold on to those scissors tight, keeping it down here. And if you keep running into that problem where it goes off to the side, I can come over. That's just a matter of figuring out some scissor skills for you. Now that you guys are getting older, if you are still having a problem like that, it just means that we need to work a little bit on how you're holding your scissors so that you don't run into that problem. Now, notice that I'm coming here. It could be that this would start to annoy me, so I can just take this and put it off to the side. Do not crumple it, because we don't want to wrinkle our felt. We're going to take those scraps and put them off to the side, and we'll use them later to cut out fins or things for the eyes and things like that. Now, I want you to notice that as you continue to work, you want to watch out for your felt shifting. You want to make sure that it's always stacked on top of each other and that it's going to end up being the same size at the end of the day. So I'm just coming here and I'm just rotating my scissor in a way that's comfortable for me to be able to cut. Now that I have to work my way back here, it could very well be that you're going to want to rotate that so that you can take your scissor and work your way going this way so that it still feels like you're moving forward even though you're now going back. Something else that you can do is, instead of trying to go like this and twist your arm around, just you come over here and you can come from this direction. Notice that I'm really trying to always cut going from south to north, basically. So rather than me moving my scissor all over the place, if I'm coming over here and I'm starting to feel like this is cranking my hand kind of weird, just rotate the felt north to south so that I can now come this way, and I'm just cutting up towards north. I reach here, I rotate it so that I'm cutting going this direction. I think that you will have an easier time doing it that way. If you notice that your felt keeps moving around on you and you're having a hard time keeping it together, I can put a pin into there, but I have a feeling that if you just kind of work your way along here, you're going to be just fine. So I'm coming here, moving this out of the way, and even though these scissors are small, they work out great. Now eventually what we're going to be doing is putting this together in order to make a fish. And today we're actually, after you cut it out, I'm going to be asking you to do a little trick with some pipe cleaners, because we're going to be using the pipe cleaners so that we can manipulate your fins to make it look like your guy is swimming. We don't want it to end up looking like a little stuffed animal. We want it to actually end up looking like a real goldfish. One of the things that we're going to be doing is I ordered some eyes that are really cool. They're made out of clear plastic and you'll be able to see into the eyeball. That will be coming later. But what we want to do now is to make sure that we're going to be able to move your fins. And in order to do that, we're actually going to insert some wire and we're going to be using these pipe cleaners. It does not matter what color your pipe cleaner is. Please do not be like, whoa, well, mine's white and my goldfish is orange. Don't worry about it. No one's ever going to be able to see it. So here's what's going to happen. You're going to take this one goldfish. You're going to take your background goldfish and just kind of set him aside. Be nice to him. And you're going to take this one here. And now what you're going to do is you are going to take the pipe cleaner and shape it to here. So let me just show you. I want my pipe cleaner to come up from here. I can actually draw it on here, but you do not need to be drawing anything. I want it to come here and over here. Eventually, when we go and attach it here, that pipe cleaner is going to get caught right inside of there. We'll actually put this on top. That pipe cleaner is going to be inside that fin and we'll be able to move it around to give it some flexibility. So look what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my pipe cleaner, I'm going to set it right here. I'm going to take this side and I'm going to bend it down here. And then I'm going to take this side and I'm going to bend it down here. That is all I need to do. Now, let's say you end up with something that's like this, and you're like, Miss Heaturks made it look so easy and mine's standing up. Well, you just need to come over here and tell the wire who's boss. You twist it a little bit, you tweak it a little bit until it's staying nice. That is perfect. That's what we're going for. Be done. Now, over here, we need to do the same thing here. This time, what you're going to do is take your two pipe cleaners, and we're going to try and make this into one ginormo pipe cleaner. So you're going to take both of these ends, you're going to hold it like this, you can like make a little crisscross, and then I want for you to twist it. By twisting that, this is now attached, okay? Now look what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this little part and I'm going to put it right here. Now I want for this pipe cleaner to kind of go like this. So what I'm going to do is put it right there, and I need this pipe cleaner to go this way. So I'm just going to take it and I'm just going to start to bend it a little bit. Okay. Now I'm going to come over here and do the same thing over here. And now, good grief, I got this big bend. I need that pipe cleaner to go over here. So I'm going to put my finger right here. I'm going to take this and I'm going to tell the wire who's boss. I'm going to move it over. Now, I got this thing sticking up there like that. That's a little awkward. So I can come over here and you're just going to tweak it a little bit. It could be that when you tweak this side, it's going to turn something else and mess up the other side. That's just life with wire and pipe cleaners. You got to just kind of keep tweaking it until it's laying flat. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to bend it here. And I'm going to bring this over here. Once you have it at this stage, you are so styling it's not funny. We're going to gently put this back on top, and we're going to sandwich that pipe cleaner in there. And then from there, I'm going to get you all ready to go, and I will figure out how to attach these so that it's not too painful for you. You are going to want to make sure that your sticker is on your goldfish so that the next time we start this up again, you're going to be able to get yours back. And but this is all you need to accomplish today. So I wish you good luck with your scissors. Have fun.